I know how to make something bold. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I know how to make something bold in WordPress. But you know, man, it was a monster. It is a monster. Raising the money is one thing.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I had the relationships where I was able to raise enough money and kind of keep the train going. But being non-technical, everybody ain't built the same. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Like, everybody doesn't have the same integrity as you. Everybody doesn't have the same honesty as you. And so people will take advantage of your ignorance. And I got taken advantage of, you know. No shade to them. I should have known, but it is what it is. So yeah, it's just been a process. Like, you do it, this works or doesn't work. You figure out what doesn't work. You go back to the drawing board, raise some more money, fix it. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what it is.
No, look, man, look, I know I've seen it firsthand. I would tell people all the time, it's like, this is one of the things you can't cut corners with. If it sounds too good to be true, sometimes it probably is, especially in that space.
Right. Cannot.
People don't realize how much, money, time, and effort it takes to like build some of these things out.
Yeah.
And if you know how many people came to me telling me they wanted to build the next Facebook for $500,
Oh, yeah,
and
man.
it's like when
Yeah.
I tell them no, it's not going to work. They're kind of looking at me like I'm making it up. I'm like, I'm not making this up. But
Right.
then they go find somebody's like, I can do it. And then every single time that person done ran off with their money, they don't have nothing to show for it. I'm like, yeah, man, like
Run off with the money, run off with the code.
everything.
In
right?
my situation, it wasn't the code. Like, I knew to get my code. In my situation, it was the database.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I didn't know. I'm like, nah, make sure I got my code. I got the code. When I went to move to another team, so I'm like, you know what? I can't work with you anymore. Like, it ain't no hard feelings, man. This business, but I got to cut ties. I'm like, make sure I got all my stuff. Got it. Went to the next developer, and they were like, hey, where's the database? Like, we can't do anything without the database. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, it was a fight to try to get it. And so finally I was like, don't worry about it. We'll just rebuild it.
Yeah.
So ended up having to rebuild it. So, yeah, man, run off with, yeah. It's a monster building the app.
It is, man. Well, look, man, before we get out of here, tell me, man, like, where do you see all this going? Like, what are the next 5 years look like for like Black Spades and Blacker?
Prayerfully, we will have gotten to a point where it's kind of household name. You know what I mean? Or at least, quasi household name.